When I tell you that Australia desperately need workers, overseas workers, I'm not joking. I am serious, like very serious. Someone just got a job. Visa, family all moving together. How good can that be? How awesome. So a family of 5 are leaving next month to Australia. Fully funded. How did they do it? How did they do it? I'm going to use they because it was a man that got the job, but the woman was fully involved. However, it was family effort. But everyone is moving in March 2023 to Australia. Visa is ready. Job is ready. Accommodation for 3 months. After 3 months, they can sort themselves out. But you know what? That's a juicy offer. Okay, how did they do it? Stick with me. Let's tell you what happened. But one thing for sure is that it is possible for you to move from your hometown. And I forgot to tell you, this family are from Nigeria. Yes, from Nigeria. So you see, it's for everyone. So when you say, can I have someone from Nigeria apply for this job? Wow. I've already explained everything in my videos, and you keep asking me that question. Why some people are busy searching online. Stick with me here. Let's dig in and tell you how, so you know how to pursue your own, okay? Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Jenkins Creation, where we keep it real. Please, if you are new to my channel, do subscribe and become a member of our beautiful family where we keep it real. And for my subscribers, you guys rock, okay? Please do like my videos, subscribe and share. Thank you. Let's dig in. You know this news, this news, they torture me. Millionaire, is he millionaire or billionaire? Billionaire, onyeji cash. Ne, the family, Ishimbaka neme how? Nsigidi happiness. You see the chat, the wife started with laughing and dancing and karate emoji. I was like, you say, Mama, it don't happen. I say, waiting happen. I am a carrier of good news, a deliverer of good news. I love good news, though, and now so good things go they come to me in Jesus' name. Amen. Me and you. So let's stick to this video. You see, when I said Australia wants you, Australia wants you, some people will say, I've been applying for this job, and this person has been applying too, and it clicked. Okay. This is not even for doctors or nurses or what do you call it, accountants or whatever, or teachers. This one is a semi-skilled labor, a semi-skilled worker. How did they do? You remember my first video? I think that video was in October, okay? October or early November last year. I made my first video on 482 visa. And I motivated people. And now that reminds me, okay? Because they keep saying something. I say, Mama, your video motivated also. Me and my wife, now so we dey watch this video. The way you dey vibrate and the ginger people, we were so motivated. Please, if my video in any way has ever motivated you, be cool, I beg. Drop emoji for me, any color of emoji to say that. Keep it up, just say something nice to me. You can say me too, well done, or drop heart emoji, black, green, white, yellow, pink, anyone on the comment section, so that I know that my story day, my motivation, they enter your brain. Okay, all right, let's dig in. So I made that first video. This is the video. Okay, so if you haven't watched that video, maybe you want to go and watch that video and see how they felt after. And I made a subsequent video for skilled and unskilled. So those 2 videos came almost within 2 weeks. So this family, they were very ready as of October, November last year. And they started their search. Because I showed them, just like I've been showing in subsequent videos, how to search for job in seek.com, jora.com, indeed.com, Australia. job site. So they went on rampage. He said they searched, the wife they searched. So what did they do and how did they do it? Now, they saw a job in Sikh, Australia. This man is a mechanical fitter. The good thing I didn't tell you is that this job is from my region, is from my state, Western Australian state. I will tell you the town. It's called Port Hedland. Port Hedland is a regional area, is a remote, not very, very remote. You see so much companies in that area. This man is a mechanical fitter of about so many years, but currently is not working. You know the situation of Nigeria. He was doing rig with one oil company and so on. He doesn't have a big qualification. He doesn't have a degree. He learned his skill, and as he's working, they do some training. You know how they do training with companies and stuff. So he had all his certificate, but there was never a major qualification like degree or masters or anything. Okay, so there's a lot of mechanical fitter job online. That's what he said to me. I've never even thought of that particular job. He said there's a lot, but what they do is that when they check the town where the company is or the job is, they will go and Google about the town because they want to know how competitive is this job, how many people will want it, where do you think people will move faster. They will go to the city. Finally, when they saw the jobs in Port Hedland, they Google it, they see how it is. It's not a city, it's a coastal area and very isolated. Like, it will take you how many hours drive to go to the next city. So it was like, okay, the target is to come in. Their package, package, they gave them Karaka, Okaja. So just like I said, salary, visa sponsorship, flight ticket sponsorship, and airport pickup, like connecting flight to Port Hedland, 3 months accommodation. After 3 months, they've saved enough to rent. The good thing is that there is daycare in the company. So the company have daycare for underage kids. In Australia, you have to be 4 to 5 years before you go to kindy. Kindy is like half a week. And if you are 5 years, you go for pre-primary. Then if you are 6 years, you go for a primary school. They have kids that are below age school. So they're going to enjoy the juicy offer of daycare. You know how much you pay for daycare in Australia? About 110 cheapest for a day. 110 Australian dollars per a day. Can you imagine that? This family, they hit jackpot. Okay, let's be going. So I told you how they find a town. The job is a mechanical fitter and it has visa sponsorship for 482 and 491. 482, someone from offshore can do. 491 is from within Australia. And they know that people here will also want. Okay? So, he said, Mama, you know when my family, they plan to go Australia, no be today. Oh. Say like 5 years. He said, someone from his job went to Australia, but he was an engineer and they went through oil company. He never came back. He said, and when he left, he started telling them about Australia like five years back. He said that's when he started having this Australia. He said, you know, say a lot of Nigeria know the Australia. As of that time, say people know Australia. But as you see my video, they get motivated again. That's why they started again. He said he go and bought his CV. So his CV is not like it's too much CV because his job is semi-skilled. He said that the wife, everybody worked together. Okay. They did their CV for themselves. I told you guys, this thing is online. Go to online, Google, ask sample of Australian CV, sample of Australian cover letter, everything they there. Just edit them. Edit them, they go. Or you even copy and design your own, okay? So the good thing about Australian CV is that, please, your qualification, your experience, your skills, and your personal attributes, and your life objective, Chikina, you are good to go. So they said they applied for the job. They didn't hear anything. That is not the first job they applied. They have been applying for job and failing before they decided to go for a remote. He said, I mentioned something in my video about waiting you define for Sydney. There was one of my video I said that, and if I tell international student as well. Wetin you dey find for city? City no be your target now. He said they have even made some application where no one even responded, and they keep moving. Every time they watch my video, they feel motivated again. They keep going. I was so happy. You know, when some people give you this kind of review, I'm not going to show this family, but I believe at some point when they come to Aussie, they want to share their story, if they want to, because their village people don't know yet. That's why everything is still in the dark. No one knows, okay? Because he said there was a time they wanted to travel and they didn't make it, and they've already told a lot of people. And when I tell you, when people don't tell people when they are making plans to leave, you think it's just about they don't want to tell you things. No, it's more than that. So people have personal experience, okay? So this job was found in Sikh, Australia. After application, they didn't hear for almost 2 weeks, nothing. But he said that one good thing is that when they apply, they receive email. That's what I keep telling people. Any job you apply in Australia, there will be email coming to your email address that you use in the application, telling you that we have received your application. There was an email that acknowledged their application. So they said, oh, the application has gone through. So they waited. He said one good thing is that all the job they've applied for, sometimes they will reply them and say, we are sorry, you did not make it, blah, 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 blah. Yes, fine. And sometimes they won't hear anything after the initial confirmation. But he said this one, when they receive, he said something in them is keep telling them that they will make it. But another good thing, he said that this company has about 3 jobs opening. And when he checked their jobs online, he noticed that they have been job listing from this company a lot. So you see, the kind of research you make is not about only going and doing application. He said they've been a lot of job listing from this company. So they have this thing in them, even though they did other application during that period. But this particular company, there is this thing in them that is telling them that it will click. So after the initial confirmation email, he said it took about 2 weeks plus before another email came. Another email that came was more of checking on them and asking them some questions. Okay, so questions about if you are to leave, like when are you, how is your family, you know, before the real interview came. So they did a check with them. The interview was done on Zoom. The Zoom interview happened, okay? After a few days, they responded they are interested in him. But because he's an overseas applicant, there are other things they need to. So their visa agent contacted them. So it was an ongoing process with the visa agent. I told you that all these companies, they have visa agents, immigration agents that work with them, okay? So after the immigration agent has verified a lot of things from them, they have passport, and they are willing to write English. I'm telling you, he's a mechanical fitter, but he wrote English out general. He said that the agent said to them that they don't need big much, just go and write whatever you get. But the target is to get 5. But if you don't get 5, it's fine. But we need to prove that you can speak English. So he said that he was panicking. When did he even go to school? He left secondary school since, but because he worked in oil company, and in the oil company they have white people, and you know, so he said that the wife was teasing him and said she would write with him. So they went to YouTube and start searching for house preparation and so on. They don't need much. General, I keep saying it, anybody can get 4 general or even 5, okay? So they wrote, the wife got high general, he got 6, but the husband scaled through, okay, and got overall 5. But he has some 4 and 4.5 and 5. So the 4 outs band together, listening, speaking, writing, and reading, combined together, average of 5. They are good to go. So the immigration agents keep going. At this time, actually they didn't go for Christmas, because this thing was happening before Christmas. They said they know they travel for Christmas, so they go sit down like this. They go sit down for Port Harcourt. They do this thing. They do this thing. Praying until everything matures. So what I'm telling you, why am I telling you this story? I'm telling you this story to tell you that it is possible, okay, for you to do this, and it will click. So they keep going. So they write out, they apply for job in Sikh, Australia. They have their passport ready, and they were willing to do all the medical tests. There was a medical test involved. They did as well. So all these things put together before they start working for their visa. So this man got 4 years visa. After 4 years, he will go for his permanent resident. And after 1 year in permanent resident, he will go for his citizen, because the law says that you have to be a permanent resident for at least 1 year. And if you're already a permanent resident, like people like us that came to Australia with permanent resident, we have to stay for 4 years before we can go for our citizenship. So you have to stay for 4 years before you go for citizenship, but you have to stay at least 1 year in permanent resident for you to go for citizenship. It's very clear cut. Australia is one of the countries that pathway to citizenship is very clear. It's very clear, it's glaring, okay? And this is what this channel is for, to enlighten you more about Australia, to encourage you, to motivate you. Billionaire Onyeji Cash, do you know how much this man is going to be paid? Okay, first, his salary of a mechanical fitter in Western Australia is between 80 to 100,000. It's a semi-skilled. You see, when people, they kill themselves for nursing and this thing, I'm like, billionaire Onyeji Cash, just like I tell you that a carer can even make more than a nurse. This thing, this life no balance. So you know how much? Let's calculate. Let's assume that this man is getting the lower side of it, 85,000. He said the job was advertised between 80 to 100. They don't even tell me exactly, but let's say that he's getting 85, okay, which is the lower side of the bracket, okay. So Australian dollar to naira today is 507. 507 times 85, 1, 2, 3. 29.4 million in a year. Billionaire Onyeji Cash. Did I tell you? The wife, when he comes, he said, "Now support work they do. I don't listen to your video." She said she watched this my video. She even sent me a link, the screenshot, and said, "This video, I watched it." Now support work I go do, or he say na NDIA support work he go do. I say, you don't wise. They say, you tear my mama, you don't tear my eyes. I said, come. So he'll be working, the wife will be working. I just wanted to make this video very friendly. It's not those sophisticated one where I keep calling figures and name. I just want you to understand that it is possible for you without big qualification and sophisticated skills to get a job. Well, now you know that it's possible for you to move from your home country to Australia with no sophisticated skill and come to Australia. Why not try? Shoot your shot. And that brings us to the end of this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and do like my video. If you like this video, if you have been motivated in any of my video and this one too, please hit the like button. Remember to share a comment, please. I need emoji. I need love emoji, green, black, white, any color. Tell me too. Tell me you are motivated, or just drop emoji, okay? I love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.